And he smashes this one down the other end of the pitch, away from Stevens. Nick Naden now, chests it down, turns into space. Nick Naden sliding it through for Declan Brown! 1-0 Knights! And listen to all of the Knights faithful! They're back in the NPL Tasmania and loving life. It's Declan Brown with a calm, composed finish, and the Knights draw first blood.
We were just talking in pre-game about how both teams wants to use the width, and there it was, used to perfection by the Knights. A lovely raking ball out to Brown, who managed to shift inside Vandermeer and Stevens. Just ghosted into that space on the back post. Naden, the gap between the centre-back and the left-back, and it's Brown. Cool finish into the corner. Not a lot McDonald can do from that far out. Brown just giving a little bit of pepper in his celebration to a fan there on the far side while they're doing their homework.
As this one's nodded back by Ryan to Scott. Scott pulling the trigger! What a hit from Scott! And the Warriors get back on terms in style. An absolute bullet from Jordan Scott.
Oh, trying to outdo his teammate from the other week there is Jordan Scott. He just about has a bullet of a shot from 25 out. Just hits the bottom right. It really sat up for him nicely. It took that nice two little bubbles as Francis with that air horn goes a bit crazy as always. He nearly thought about hitting it there and Brown hesitated. Gave him time to compose himself. Hits it with the laces. Rosinello, who's made two sharp saves, can't do a whole lot about that. And the Warriors are back in it after certainly an opening 35-40 minutes where they were nearly second best for all of it, but just creeping their way into it.
Delivering the goal scorer, Scott. It's a good ball. It was probably hit by Lucas Hill from behind him. Ladich in there. Ryan coming through. Vandermeer shot deflected, falls in the path of Mearns. Flag stays down. The Warriors take the lead. Nick Mearns pokes home from close range. The Knights ask the question. Can only assume maybe it's taken a deflection on the way through there. And the Warriors don't care. The flag stayed down and they've got the lead in this ball game.
It came to an absolute standstill there. The Glenorchy Knights defence, Ladich and Ryan battling away. Vandermeer with the heave. Certainly took a deflection. It's just a matter of who off and whether Mearns was off to start with. But once he was there, he had all the time in the world to give the keeper the eyes and roll it past.
Now the Warriors, Ladich, that's a clever little pass to Spring and Koso. Joffrey and Koso turning into space, drawing the defence, then lays it off. It's Jacob Lehman. And it's deflected through. It's deflected through. Lost a goal in the back of the nets. It's an ugly goal, but they all count. The Olympia Warriors lead 3-1. Somehow that one's bounced on in and wrong-footed the keeper. And Olympia now with a 2-goal advantage.
Game seemed to move in slow motion there as the ball fell to Jacob Lehman. You anticipated him cutting it back towards the 6-yard line or the penalty spot, just laid into from Nkoso. Must have just taken a deflection and Rosenau had committed himself to going towards the centre of the park, and one of the slowest goals we'll ever see